Hello and welcome. This is Diana, and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is specifically for my 33s out there because this is the new year. Like, this is the energetic pivot that is going to ripple through the collective consciousness, right? And it's all energy. It's in the charts, but like you can feel in your being that there is a cognitive shift in your reality, right? Because you have been actively choosing a higher timeline at every single turn. I'm talking to the people that have already identified their wounds, identified their patterning, have been making a conscious choice in a daily basis to choose a higher timeline. And what I keep getting is as you keep holding the space like stronger, as you step into your truth, right? And you're aware of other people's shadows that they're still having to work through because we all have them. Um, there is like a grid healing that is taking place. So as you actively look at what your karmic patterns have been, like what books you decided to pick up from the library, right? Whatever things that you've chosen to experience up to this point, and you've chosen to do it on repeat, right? Because the universe will test you to see, like, have you actually learned your lesson? Are you ready for whatever is coming next, right? And life can get to a state of being where it feels like that's all this shit is it's just a bunch of patterns over and over and over. And even though you identify and you see what everybody's working with, for some reason, they keep ending up in a particular pattern or recognition of like, hey, this is where you've been. And know that every single thing that you've had to repeat, it's because you weren't quite aligned with your highest timeline for whatever reason. And some of us have to learn how to work with your own energy and release your bodies, right? Because the body is composed of, with a bunch of auric fields within the actual body. Um, if you're not there yet, it's okay, but like go do the homework. I don't know. But anyway, so it just means you're just finding it right when you need to find it. There's not a misconstrued position. It just is what it is, right? As we learn, as we grow, I talk fast when I download. And so you can slow it down, right? They drop the way they drop. God shows me what he shows me, what she shows me in a blip. And my job is to transmute the blocks of energy the way it just comes out, right? If you guys have ever seen Abraham channel, that's more or less what I do, how I do it. So yeah, I mean the energy is potent right now, right? You could very well be having very vivid dreams. You could be working through the last remnants of the last polarity or the last understanding of the lessons that you've had up to this point. For those of you that have not finished your rounds of Hapona Ono Ono, get on that, right? Go ask for that forgiveness and release that tie of whatever is holding you. Whatever things have been holding you back, all of the chains are being broken now, right? Any of the energies, entities that have been essentially keeping you in a state of frozenness, in lockedness, in an inability to proceed forward for whatever reason, right? There's something that has been tying you to your old pathway, and it's time for you to actually release the anchors, like wherever it's held up in the body, whatever has been the thing that you've been holding on to, thinking you're not enough, or thinking that there was an old pattern that was there somewhere in your process, right? It brought you into a state of fully self-loving, into a state of continuous gratitude. Maybe you guys over the last couple of weeks have been living in a state of gratitude, in a state of joy, in a state of peace, in a state of alignment, right? And the world is going to show you a different ripple, and it's your job to say, nope, I'm over here, right? I don't know. But that's kind of like, that's a lot of cards. The Temple, the Hagstone, and alignment. Energy shield and protection. I'm putting them back though because this is a lot of cards. It says find your center, holy mountain, live the question, soul's alignment, heart of source. Right? And like, and that's really like, I don't know, I feel like my voice just amplified. That's going to be the secret for those of you that are planning on conceiving. No way. So my entire computer like completely went to like background mode. Still recording, but that's pretty wild. So in regards to the manifestation of the creation of the child that's coming in, there's something with the alignment of the placements of where you're going, like where you're conceiving, where you're creating, where is hollow ground, like where is their alignment with creator. It's like as you are in your hearts, whoa, they just said there's a birth of a new Sophia. There's something, I'm talking to some like, I'm talking to family right now. So what they're saying is that like as you're aligning, and I think you've already gotten a picture of this, like you will be creating the next baby. It's like it's the alignment with the creator. It's like you are going to be creating with the creator a new child. And she's going to have like the implanted wisdom of Sophia, of Mary Magdalene. She is like going to be the divine feminine energy, like coming into the planet. It's like the entire polarities of the planet are going to shift. Wow, this is some big shit. Some of you have been called to going on pilgrimage. You need to go wherever God is calling you to help transmute that area. Like, obviously, I mean, use common sense. If it's something that's going to put you in harm's way, don't do it. But like wherever you are, like, because you have to remember. Okay, pause. Your consciousness is raising, your vibration is raising, your aura is going to be magnetic. It's going to be a transcender. It's like entities are going to just gravitate to you to be transposed. There's like a release of energy. Like they're going to feel better in your presence. Something with this kind of an alignment and the becoming one with the mountain, the vibration of the all that is, right? Once you become aligned to source creator, all of a sudden you can speak to animals. All of a sudden you can speak to plants. All of a sudden you can speak to mountains. You can speak to energies, right? There is this stepping stone of equivalation of understanding. It's like all of a sudden you like go from 3D to like, they're showing me a 90, 60, 5D. It's like you play in these fields. And in these fields is where the creation comes into play. So there's some kind of a sacred location that you know you need to go to that is all encompassing. It's like it encompasses love. It encompasses the vibration of like alignment, of peace, of sweetness, of soothingness. It's like this enriching part of the who you are. It's like it literally connects you instantaneously to the higher heart, and that's how you're going to know you're exactly where you're supposed to be, it's like the people will feel different, like the energy will feel different. It's just they say it's like a buttery feeling. It's like a warm hug. And it's like it's because it's all of a sudden, damn, I haven't even thrown it. Do you want me to throw these? It's literally like the minute that you release all the masculine energy that your body has had to hold on to stay in fight or flight, right? To catch yourself. All of these things are going to be fully dissolved and you're going to be able to step into a state of creator. And it's kind of like, how do you want to feel? Like, what do you want it to feel like? Right? How do you step into a state of peace and alignment within yourself, like into your soul's calling? How do you move as though God would desire you to move? You know what I mean? And that's really the thing that is going to open up the gateway to your curiosity to receive the books, thought forms, blocks of information that you need so you can step into your calling, into your life's purpose, into your actual soul's plan, right? And like I said, some of you have already seen, like, it's almost kind of like they're showing me because they used to give me a lot of shit for skipping levels, right? And it's kind of like if you're such a good channel or if you're such an open book or if you're entirely aligned, like you gain access to information that most people cannot. And so they're just kind of like reiterating that for you also. It's just kind of it is alignment. It's like you understand exactly what seeds, what thought forms, what things that you're projecting out into your reality. And so you're no longer holding on to an old aspect of a vision. You're seeing the highest possible timeline for every single human that you're evolving with. It's kind of like it's like they just said it's like it's like a progressive evolvement of the way that you create, the way that you get into your heart. Yeah, it's like instantly how you are aligned. Thank you. Um, and knowing what seeds to pick when. Energetically. Ooh, this is good. Energetically picking the emotions that you want out the field. It's kind of like, oh my God, that would be so much